Hello and welcome to the Recap 2023 series of Drishti IAS. I welcome you all to this new series and a new initiative from our side to present you the recap of the events that has happened in the year 2023 in a glance. So before starting, I would just want to wish you a very happy new year, and may this year be filled of joy, happiness, peace and good health for you people. So, in today's episode, we will be covering the topic of important awards which has been given in the year 2023, which are important from the exam perspective and has been very, very important and has been asked in the previous exam. So, before starting, just to tell you that why we took the topic of discussing about the important awards is because the UPSC being so dynamic has been changing its gears in the last few years, and in the year 2021 UPSC prelims asked a question on the awards, and that is the Padma awards. So before starting, I just tell you the PYQ so that you might be able to guess and relate with it that why this topic becomes all the more important. So UPSC asked the question, consider the following statements in respect of Bharat Ratna and Padma awards. First, Bharat Ratna and Padma awards are titled under Article 18 Clause 1 of the Constitution of India. Padma awards, which were instituted in the year 1954, were suspended only once. Third, the number of Bharat Ratna awardees is restricted to a maximum of 5 in a particular year. So these were the three statements, and it was asked which of the statements are not correct. It means the incorrect statements are being asked. 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only, or 1, 2 and 3. So I want you people to give me the answer in the comment section so that I would also come to know whether you people are reading the PYQs or not. So let's begin with the session. First of all, about the Padma Awards 2023. So these are considered to be the highest civilian honor in our country, except the Bharat Ratna. So Bharat Ratna is considered to be the highest civilian honor that can be given to anyone in our country, and Bharat Ratna is not included in the Padma awards. When we talk about Padma awards, then it includes Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan and Padma Shri, and this is the hierarchy that it follows, that is Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, and then it is Padma Shri. They were instituted in the year 1954, and since then they have been suspended more than twice. And the hierarchy is, first most important is Padma Vibhushan, then comes Padma Bhushan, and then comes Padma Shri, and they are after the Bharat Ratna. So if we talk about the year 2023, then who gives the Padma awards? Then it is given by the President of India, and the recipients are esteemed individuals in various fields including art, public affairs, science and engineering, literature, education, etc. And they are given irrespective of the caste, class, creed, color, anything. So it is just to recognize the good work that the individual has done for the society and how the individuals have excelled and have done distinguished work in their own field. So recognizing distinguished and exceptional service that the individuals have done for the country. Then if we talk about specifically about the Padma Vibhushan, and we will be moving in the hierarchy, Padma Vibhushan was given to Shri Zakir Hussain for art, Shri S.M. Krishna for public affairs, Shri Srinivas Vardhan for science and engineering. So Padma Vibhushan was given to 3 individuals. Then if we talk about Padma Bhushan, then it was given to Shri Kumar Mangalam Birla for trade and industry, Miss Vani Jairam for art, Shri Kapil Kapoor for literature and education. Then Padma Vibhushan for 3 people, Padma Bhushan was also given to 3 individuals. And then Padma Shri, then Padma Shri are given to many individuals. There are multiple individuals, so that is the reason the names are not written, but in total there were 91 awardees. So this was about the Padma awards. Next comes the Dada Saheb Phalke Lifetime Achievement Award for the year 2021. So the year 2021 award has been given this year, and this award is given by Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. So it is the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting who is responsible for giving the award, Dada Saheb Phalke Lifetime Achievement Award, and the recipient has been Wahida Rehman, the Indian film industry pioneer actress. Wahida Rehman has received the Dada Saheb Phalke Lifetime Achievement Award for the year 2021. And about the recipient details, that she is an Indian actress and her career has spanned more than 5 decades. It means she has been in the industry for more than 50 years now, and she has worked in more than 90 odd films. And why it was given? To see her contribution to the film industry and for her accomplished roles in film industries like Pyasa, Kagaz Ka Phool, Chaudhary Ka Chand, Sahib Bibi aur Gulam, Guide, etc. And she has also been a recipient of the Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan in earlier times. So Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, and now the Dada Saheb Phalke Award. Then next comes the International Booker Prize for the year 2023. So International Booker Prize is given to recognize the unique style in which the book is written, and also that the book is universally accomplished. Then who gives this award? So the International Booker Prize is given by the Booker Prize Foundation, and the recipient this time is, the name of the book is Time Shelter. So the International Booker Prize 2023 has been won by the book named Time Shelter. Very, very important for you people. It can be asked in PCS, it can be asked in UPSC, it can be asked in any other exams also. And the Time Shelter is written by Georgy Gospodinov and it was translated by Angela Rodell. About the recipients, then Gospodinov, the age of Gospodinov is 55 and he is one of Bulgaria's most famous writers. And then he began his literary career as a poet in the early 1990s. And then he started with novels, essay, screenplays and graphic novels. Two of the most well-known work of Gospodinov is Natural Novel and The Physics of Sorrow. So these are the two works that made a name for Gospodinov. Then why the International Booker Prize is given? For its unique narrative and stylistic qualities that the book has been written in, and the book is very famous. That is like an obvious quality, that is why the International Booker Prize is given to them also. Then comes the Indira Gandhi Peace Prize for the year 2023. So the Indira Gandhi Peace Prize is conferred every year. So it is given every year since the time of 1986 by the Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust. So this award is not given by the government, it is given by a trust every year since the time of 1986. And this year's recipient are Ali Abu Awad and Daniel Barenboim. So these are the two individuals who have received the Indira Gandhi Peace Prize 2023, as it talks about peace. So it means the individual must have done something with regard to bringing peace to the society and doing something for the welfare of the society. About the recipients, then Daniel Barenboim is a music conductor. Now you must be thinking, why is the word music conductor written? Why not music composer? Then he is a music conductor. You must have seen a group of 50 musicians sitting and playing music, and then there is an individual which guides those musicians. Like, am I doing? I think you will be able to recognize the role then. So that is the role that Daniel Barenboim plays, and he is a music conductor. And Ali Abu Awad is a peace activist. So Ali Abu Awad is a peace activist and Daniel Barenboim is a music conductor. And why this award is given was to promote amity among the Israeli and Palestine people. And the reason being that Israel-Palestine issue is very much in news and has been in news since many decades. So there has always been an attempt by the peace activists to bring synergy between both the countries and the people of both the countries, so that the people who are ultimately at loss are the civilian population of both the countries. So that should not happen. Then International Film Festival of India 2023. So who gives this award? It is given by the International Film Festival of India, and few of the notable winners are Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award has been won by Hollywood star Michael Douglas. Then Best Web Series, that is OTT award. OTT stands for over the top. It has been won by Panchayat Season 2, a very, very popular OTT. Then Best Actor Female is Melanie Thierry for Party of Fools. Then Best Actor Male has been won by Korea Rahimi Sam for Endless Borders. Then Best Director won by Stefan Komandarev for Belag's Lessons. Then why this award is given is recognizing excellence in various categories of films. So within a year, the individuals who have performed really well and have gone out and have excelled in their respective fields, to recognize their effort, the awards are given in the film category. Then Ballon d'Or 2023. Now this is a very popular award when we talk about the sporting events and especially football. And football become all the more important and special this year because someone who's considered as one of the best footballers of all times has now put the last feather which was missing in his cap, and that is Lionel Messi of Argentina has now won the World Cup. The Football World Cup is now in his kitty also. So the Ballon d'Or 2023 is given by the France Football, and this year the recipient is Lionel Messi for men's category and Aitana Bonmati for female category. And the recipient details, we all know Lionel Messi is an Argentina football professionals, and he also plays for many clubs also, and now recently last year only he has won the Football World Cup also. Then Aitana Bonmati is a Spanish professional footballer from Catalonia who plays as a midfielder for La Liga club Barcelona. So she belongs to the team Spain. Given because of the reason that these individuals have performed their best and has excelled above the rest of the players in that particular year. Then comes the UNWTO Best Tourism Village 2023 with regard to Indian villages. Best tourism village. So if someone wants to see the rural lifestyle and wants to visit the villages, then this village can be a very good destination for you people. So the award for the Best Tourism Village 2023 is given by the United Nations World Tourism Organization, and the recipient this time is Dhordo, which is in Run of Kutch, Gujarat, India. So Gujarat, India, Run of Kutch, the village Dhordo has won the Best Tourism Village for the year 2023. So if you want to see the village tourism, then this is the destination for you people. And if you're fond of traveling, then this can also be a very good destination for you people to go and explore a new niche and the new environment or a surrounding. So about the recipient details, then Dhordo is a serene village located within the vast expanse of the Great Run of Kutch. Then why is it given? To recognize villages that are outstanding examples of rural tourism and who are contributing towards increasing the tourism sector of rural India with cultural and natural assets that preserve and promote rural and community based values, products and lifestyles. Then comes the 65th Ramon Magsaysay Award, which is popularly known as the Nobel of the Asia. So the 65th Ramon Magsaysay Award is given by the Ramon Magsaysay Award Foundation, and the recipient this time is Korvi Rakshant of Bangladesh, Eugenio Lemos of Timor-Leste, then Mariam Coronel Ferrer of Philippines, and Dr. Ravi Kannan of India. Now you need to remember the name. from India's perspective, that is Dr. Ravi Kannan has won the 65th Raman Magsaysay Award. Then about the recipient details. So Dr. Ravi Kannan is an Indian surgical oncologist based in Assam, India. So he is a doctor based in Assam, India. And why the Raman Magsaysay Award is given is honoring individuals or organizations in Asia who manifest the same selfless service and transformative influence. So to recognize individuals who are doing well for the society and wants to contribute towards the welfare of the society, and one gets the feeling of selfless service towards the society. Then comes the National Award for E-Governance for the year 2023. This is given by the Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances, Government of India. So, Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievance gives the National Award for E-Governance. And recipient for this year is Swamita Scheme of Ministry of Panchayati Raj. So, Ministry of Panchayati Raj Scheme, SVAMITVA. Swamitva. So the details about the scheme, that it provides ownership to property owners in village inhabited area by using latest drone and GIS technology. Ownership, it provides ownership to property owners in villages. Then why this has been given? To recognize and promote excellence in the implementation of e-governance initiatives. So any organization, individual or anything which is helping in diversifying and distributing the e-governance sector in the country is something which gets recognition. Then the e-governance award is given to them. Then comes the World Innovation Awards, which is First BRICS Innovation Forum. First BRICS Innovation Forum. Then it is given by World Organization for Development. World Organization for Development, and the recipient are Shanta Thotam, who is the Chief Innovation Officer of Telangana. So the Chief Innovation Officer of the state Telangana has been awarded with the World Innovation Award. And few of the details about the recipient, that she enlightened the forum about initiatives in open data and digital innovation. So she talked on this topic. Then she highlighted the Command Control Center in Hyderabad. Also mentioned about the open data portal for government transparency. Now bringing transparency becomes important because it is also about innovation awards. Innovation means generating something new. Why is it given? Recognizing outstanding contribution to sustainable development goal through innovative solutions. The SDG goals, that is the sustainable development goals, can be achieved when there is something innovative taking place. If something new will not come, then how you will develop some new technology so that you will be able to deal with things which are not good and which are not happening and which has to be done, which needs to be done. Then comes next, and that is the Nobel Prizes for the year 2023, a very important topic both from UPSC and state PCS and for any other exams. Then Nobel Prizes are also given every year, and it is the Nobel Foundation who gives this prize. So let's talk about the respects in which it is given. It is given in physics, chemistry, medicine, literature and peace prize. Then let's start with the Nobel Prize in Physics. It is shared by three people, that is Perry Agostini, Franz Krauss and Annie Huillier. And the reason is that they generated attosecond pulses of light for the study of electron dynamics in matter. Important word here is attosecond pulses. Then comes the Nobel Prize in Chemistry, and it is shared by three individuals because more than three individuals cannot share the Nobel Prize. Yakimov, Mongi Bawendi and then Louis Bruce. And the reason is the discovery and synthesis of quantum dots. The word that you need to remember is quantum dots. Then Nobel Prize in Medicine, won by Katalin Carrico and Drew Wisman. And the reason is for the development of effective mRNA vaccine against the COVID-19. And because of the reason that the mRNA vaccine for the COVID-19 makes it one of the most important Nobel Prizes for this year, because COVID was something new that world had never experienced before. So that makes it even more important from the exam perspective. Then Nobel Prize in Literature has been won by John Foss, and the reason is innovative plays and prose which give voice to the unsayable. Nobel Peace Prize, one of the most important Nobel Prizes. This is one of the most important Nobel Prizes has been asked in the exam, and especially in the PCS examinations. It has been won by Nargis Mohammadi of Iran, for the reason for her fight against oppression of women in Iran and for advocating the human rights. Then comes the Gandhi Peace Prize for the year 2021. So Gandhi Peace Prize for the year 2021, Government of India gives this award. Recipient is Gita Press, Gorakhpur. So the year 2021, Gita Press, Gorakhpur. Recipient details: Gita Press was established in the year 1923 and it is one of the world's largest publisher. One of the world's largest publisher, and in India you can say that it is the largest publisher, and it has published 41.7 CR books in around 14 languages, including 16.21 CR Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And why the Gandhi Peace Prize is given? For contribution towards social, economic and political transformation through non-violence. Through non-violence and other Gandhian methods. So basically the methods which are taught by the father of the nation Mahatma Gandhi, the ahimsa aspect or the non-violence aspect, if someone is promoting the aspects which are taught by Mahatma Gandhi, then that person or that organization or that individual becomes eligible for the Gandhi Peace Prize. Then comes the Order of the Nile 2023, and this award becomes very important only because of the name of the recipient, and the recipient is the Prime Minister of India, that is Narendra Modi, and the award is given by the government of Arab Republic of Egypt. Recipient details: that is the Prime Minister of India, is an Indian citizen, and the reason why the Order of the Nile award is given by Egypt is that it is Egypt's highest state honor awarded for exceptional service to the nation. So when a country gives its highest state honor to someone, it means that the country values the other individual. And this shows India's increasing dominance and increasing influence in the global world. Then comes the UNESCO World Press Freedom Prize 2023. World Press Freedom Prize 2023. So this is given by UNESCO. And the recipients are Nilofer Hamedi, Elha Mohammadi and Nargis Mohammadi. And the recipient details: Nilofer Hamedi and Elha Mohammadi reported on the death of Mahsa Amini in police custody in Iran. So she's an female who died in the police custody in Iran. So they reported on her death. And then Nargis Mohammadi is a journalist and author who advocated and talked about the human rights. And all three are serving prison sentences in Iran for their journalistic activities. Now this is a problem, that the people who advocated for human rights and the people who advocated for the oppression of the women in certain countries, now these are the people who are serving sentences, who are serving prison sentences, and the prison sentences is for a very long period of time. The reason why it is given is for their commitment to truth and accountability, especially in the challenging environments. So this was about the World Press Freedom Prize, the freedom of the press. Then comes the Pulitzer Prize 2023, given basically in the journalistic respect, and it is given by the Columbia University. And the Pulitzer Prize 2023 for fiction has been won by Barbara Kingsolver and Harnaaz Dias. And the details are that Barbara Kingsolver won it for Demon Copperhead, and then the Hernan Dias won it for Trust, while the Pulitzer Prize 2023 for general non-fiction has been won by Robert Samuels and Toulouse Olorunnipa for his name in George Floyd. His name is George Floyd, one man's life and the struggle for racial justice. And the case of the George Floyd became very famous, as he lost his life on the basis of the racial injustice that has been done with people over the years. So this was about the Pulitzer Prize, and why the prize is given for achievements in newspapers, magazine and online journalism, literature and musical composition in the United States. So it is basically situated with the word journalism. So whenever we hear the word Pulitzer Prize, we need to know that it is related to journalism. And so this is the last slide for us for this video. So the 57th Gyanpith Award, 57th Gyanpith Award is given to the writer Damodar Mozo of Goa. He is a Goan short story writer, novelist, critic and a script writer in the language Konkani. And Gyanpith Award is considered the country's highest literary honor and has been given by K.K. Birla Foundation. So this becomes important. These three awards which I'll be telling you, very important from the PCS perspective. Gyanpith Award has been asked before. Then 32nd Saraswati Samman has been won by Shiv Shankari for her memoir written in Tamil, Surya Vamsam. Surya Vamsam. You need to remember the name. Shiv Shankari for Surya Vamsam. Then 33rd Vyas Samman has been won by Pushpa Bharti, who is a notable Hindi writer, for her memoir Yadein Yadein aur Yadein. You need to remember the name of the award and then who has won it and for the reason. Vyas Samman Pushpa Bharti for Yadein Yadein aur Yadein. Saraswati Samman 32nd Shiv Shankari for Surya Vamsam. Then Gyanpith Award Damodar Mozo, who is from Goa, and he writes in the language Konkani. So this was it from this. This is it from this video, and we want you to go through all others videos also which we are coming up under the name Recap 2023. So the next video which will be uploaded tomorrow for you people would be related to the major sports events. As the relevance and the dynamism of the UPSC is increasing, we are coming up with new sections like awards and sports also. And as I always say, till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing, and a very happy new year to all of you.